been in a store that when you walk in, it's like going back into time? It's just like time stood still and everything as it was back in the early 1900s, like 1903, 1904. And J.w.Greens Mercantile in Buffalo Creek, Colorado is like that. Lori and I went there today to pick up a few little things and also to get a post office box so we can have our mail delivered there, along with Amazon packages. But going in that place is like time stood still. They still have the old cash registers there. Of course, she has a more modern one now, the lady that running the place. The old ice box is still there. Some the counters and the glass, they kept everything in, is all like it was way back when. It's just a really cool store. Buffalo Creek is basically a little community that time has forgotten in Colorado. If you ever get a chance to come up here, it's not that far from Denver, and it's really a cool little area. If you come in off of 285, Pine's the first town you get to, or community, and then you get to Buffalo Creek. It's really cool because back in the day there used to be a train that ran from what I understand, it ran from Denver through South Platte, where there's an old motel barely standing, but it's full of bats, and we all know bats carry the coronavirus, so you can't go in there. It's boarded up anyway. You wouldn't want to go start with. And it goes through the area of South Platte into Foxton, and then into Buffalo Creek, which people used to stop and get off at the store to get stuff, and then it went on into Pine, and then I believe into Bailey. I'm pretty sure it did. But when you get to Buffalo Creek, if you go out in front of the store and you look down the roadbed now, which used to be the train track, you can see part of the old trestle that where the train went across the South Platte River. It's kind of cool because there's a lot of history up here that's been preserved. Another cool thing about this area, when we come back from Buffalo Creek, going to the store, which they have ice cream, they have Klondike bars, they have the Dreamsicle, which is like orange and vanilla popsicle things that are really good. Yeah, I can tell. I used to eat them when I was a kid, and I can still get soda or pop, Coke, whatever, depends on what part of the world you're from, in a glass bottle, and they're great. But nevertheless, we get a lot of water out of an artesian well just a few miles up the road, when we leave the store, and that's some of the best water for making coffee and tea. So every time we go, we like to carry our jugs and fill them up with water, get some of that fresh mountain spring water. No telling how deep the well is, but it's really good water. We really enjoy Colorado. It's been a blast. Met a lot of good people, a lot of history up here. You can go to Durango, which I hope I can one of these days, and go up to the old mining communities up there. And there's, I think not too far from here, there's some old ghost towns that you have to take a Jeep to get up in there, up in the Rockies, go to. It's an old gold mining community. So if you're ever up this way, stop in at J.w.Greens store and tell Miss Green hello, and look around. They even have an old phone booth in there, to kind of like the Waltons used. If you ever seen that show, you hold the receiver up here and speak into the little microphone, have a little hand crank, hello, could you get me Mr. So-and-so down the road? That kind of phone. I walked in there, man, it's like, whoa, dude, I hadn't seen this since I was a little kid. You don't see that much back in Georgia. But man, it was a sight to see. I always enjoy going in there, and she has Wi-Fi now, so that makes it even better. But nevertheless, wanted to share that with you guys, and Thank you for subscribing and watching our videos. We appreciate you very much. All right, until next time, take care, stay safe, use common sense, and God bless. We'll see you next time.